Welcome to Flashpoint Friday, a weekly series where I select one game at random from Flashpoint's archives and give it a try. And maybe, just maybe, the game might actually be good. Hello everyone, welcome back to Flashpoint Friday. And this week we have a title from Maya Games called Drift City. Now, I'm playing this online actually on Maya Games' website. There is no, at the time of this recording, there is no offline archive yet on Flashpoint. Now, Flashpoint will initially direct you to a website called Think Like Games Distribution, but that website seemed a little sketchy. It seemed similar to the site that was like on that Family Guy jigsaw puzzle game I did a while back, so I went straight to the source for this. And Maya Games is a still active website, and they're producing a lot of games, and it looks like HTML5 format, since that's kind of the successor to Flash for these sorts of online games. So we got Drift City. I think I know what kind of game we're in for here, but let's go ahead and hit start. And yes, this is fairly high production, or it's going to be, I think, fairly high production title, at least with the visuals, compared to what you normally see on Flashpoint Friday, because this is, I believe, a modern game. When I say modern, I mean like made within the last 4 to 5 years. So looks like we might have full-on 3D for this, but we'll see. It's got a rockin' soundtrack to go with this sort of thing. So it looks like we can select between some different cars, but it looks like we might just have this as the starter car. Because I think this needs to cost 500 of the in-game currency here. So we'll just go ahead and start with this. Presumably, maybe you win money via racing or something that allows you to buy the other ones. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this is full-on 3D here. So it just threw me in, and instinctively I went to the arrow keys for movement, and that is indeed how you control the car. Okay, it is a little floaty. I almost ran into that bus there. Steering is quite sensitive. Very sensitive. Let's see. First, there's no one actually driving the car, but what can you do with that? Okay. Oh, okay. So wait, is there any collision? Okay, so there's collision for some items. I was able to drive straight through that light pole, but the tree was another story. Can I run into the bus? Let's see. Yep. Yes, you can. So okay. So driving through a city here, frame rate's not the best, probably because there's no like fog or anything like that to obscure things. You know, the draw distance I think might be infinite. So let's see. And I don't have the most top of the line machine by any stretch of the imagination. So if there are any performance issues, you'll have to forgive me. Some of it might be on my end, but see, part of the reason why I decided to make a series based off of Flash and web games is because I knew that my hardware could handle just about anything that it could throw at me, but I didn't factor in maybe potentially the more modern titles like this that are a lot more hardware intensive than, say, the old Flash games. Alright, so I think I've gotten enough drift going. It's giving me a next level prompt. Part of me kind of wants to explore this city a bit, but let's see. So, is it just all light poles? Okay, no. I ran into that one. I don't know, maybe it was just that one light pole. Maybe they forgot to put collision physics on there or something. I'm not sure. So you can drive off the beaten path even. I mean, if you were inclined, you could explore this entire city probably. Obviously, I'm Obviously I'm not expecting GTA levels of interaction with this world, but for what it is, this is a fairly impressive kind of open world. So let's go ahead and hit next level. Best was only 3 meters, but that's because I wasn't really trying to be really wild or anything. So I got 19 coins from that. So what happens if I click the shopping cart? Yeah, insufficient coins, so I guess we'll just have to stick with the starter car still. I'm willing to bet this is probably the same city. They just plopped me into a different part of it. Oh, what's this? Oh, drift points added. Okay. Alright. So I guess you kind of find those scattered throughout the city, probably. I'm willing to bet. Let's drift. Hey. Okay. 2.92 meters. I'm not sure what the optimal way to drift is. I'm just kind of like letting off the acceleration and just turning a bunch. Oh wait. Oh, okay. I may have found out an exploit here because I'm still drifting. Right now, I'm holding the accelerator and the turning direction I want to go in. Extra drifts deleted. Okay. I'm still racking up. Hey, get out of the way, bus. I'm trying to drift here, man. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So, I'm not sure if you can do that indefinitely or not, but it's certainly a way maybe to get a good early start, I guess. Boy, the steering is really sensitive, though, I gotta say. I guess because you're trying to drift and all that sort of thing, but still, it can be difficult to just navigate around the city. Now, I'm kind of curious, too, if there's like a damage model for the car. Probably not. I ran into that fairly good, but there's no deformations of you know, the car chassis or anything. So you probably can't destroy your ride, nor can you, by the looks of things, destroy anything in the world. You just gotta bump into things, but okay. I might, you know, fool around a little bit more in the world here, see if there's anything else worth checking out. Oh, I missed that. Oh, jeez, ran into that. Oh well. There is music in the background, but it's pretty faint. I'm not sure if I can... Whoa. Oh, okay, so the mouse controls the camera. That's good to know. I'm not sure if you can... Nope. There doesn't seem to be a way to toggle the like individual volumes for sound or music. There's just a sound on or off option, so... Alrighty. It makes me wonder if this game was like designed for like mobile devices. I could see this easily being a game that would be on like for Apple or Android products, that sort of thing. I know there are a lot of kind of similar games on like their respective store markets, on their storefronts and such, but I'm playing this on the Brave web browser, which by default blocks any and all ads, so I don't know, I can't speak for if this website or even this game maybe might have like intrusive ads, as is so often the case with games meant for mobile devices anymore. But yeah, it'd be interesting to know if this is made from the ground up to be a web game, or if this is like a port for like a mobile game originally. But alright, well, I think we maybe have seen kind of at least the basics here this game has to offer. Hang on a second. Let me go back a bit. I'm curious if this game has... I'm seeing that ramp here. I'm going to see if maybe if there's a way to drive off of an elevated area and see if there's like falling physics or something. So, might as well grab that while I'm at it. 2 points added. No, looks like this is all. Whoa! It's all. It looks like there's barriers the entire way. So I don't know if I can tell if there's falling physics or not in this. I mean, I could try to ramp off the. Nope, no, you can't. You can't drive up the stairs. So it's probably not implemented, but fair enough. So that was Drift City, a 3D kind of open world driving game where you drive a car around and drift around and you score drift points, and which I guess earns you money that you can buy newer and better cars and so on and so forth. So yeah, it was decent for what it was. So obviously it's not going to contend with the likes of Grand Theft Auto and that sort of thing, but for kind of a more focused experience, kind of more of a just on drifting and such, yeah, I thought it was pretty decent. Presentation was pretty good, such. So just, make sure you have hardware that can handle this. If you have an old computer, it may have difficulty running this, but otherwise, give it a try. So thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Flashpoint Friday, and take care, everyone.